Hey guys, what's going on? Zelda Collector here, and we're about to do another unboxing. So get ready as we uncover more treasures straight from Hyrule.
He's got a couple games, he's got some toys, he's showing his collection, so make some noise for the Zelda Collector!
So today, we have packages from eBay, and we have something from Bai. So we're going to start with the eBay first, and we're going to finish off with the Bai. And a little disclaimer, the Bai is not all Zelda. It's a few other things, so we'll see what we get when we get to it. So we're going to start with this. Let's see. I know exactly what these are. There's only the two big things that I ordered in boxes. And I'm excited for these two. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you guys can tell yet. This is the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Princess Zelda Nendoroid. Cut open the... Now, as you guys see above me, I don't know if you can tell, I have the whole row of Nendoroids and Figmas. And I'm going to have to change it up because now we have the Princess Zelda that we needed, and honestly she looks really good. You can see the details on the back, how it looks on the front, the windows. Now I actually got this for a great price. I will say be wary, there's tons of fakes online. This one in particular goes for a bit much now, but I was able to snag this for just under $100. So for me, that's actually not bad at all. And it's official. It's got the Nintendo sticker right there. So this was actually a good pickup, and I needed it. So any way I can get closer to finishing sets, I'm happy. All right, let's get this out the way. And this one, to this one. Or should we do this? What's this? Oh yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I'm waiting for something good out of this one. Now I remember what this was too. This is something that I've wanted for a while, and I've actually spoke about in the comments recently. And they are just rare. It's like you just don't see them on eBay, and when you do, they go for a little bit. And I was able to snag this one really quick. Saved searches on eBay, guys. I tell you, saved searches, the best thing. You get a little notification in your email as soon as something new comes in, and you go and check it out, and what do you know? I got something that I've wanted for quite a while. Dun, 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 dun. The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past Ultra Pro Binder. Now, yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I've wanted this for a while. Now I have something to put all my cards in. And I didn't, honestly, I've never seen it in person, so I didn't know. I thought you can add pages to it. The pages are, that's what it is. It just has these pages in there. You can't add any more. You can't take any out. I'm not mad about that. That's fine. I just didn't actually know for myself until I seen the listing for it, or I did a little bit more research on it after buying it. But I actually snagged this up for $25.99 or $28.99. Plus shipping was like $5 or something. But yeah, and it's super clean. It's not brand new, obviously. It's got, you know, a couple little wear and tear scratches on it, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm all about the nostalgia for things like this, even though a lot of this stuff I didn't have when I was a kid, obviously, so there's no nostalgia there. But I like the feel of things when they have a little bit of wear and tear to them. You know, it gives it some extra flair, for me, at least. I don't mind a little bit of wear and tear on my stuff. It adds character, and good character at that. So I'm happy with this. That's a good pickup. All right, next let's get to this one. Let's put this on the bottom for now. And let's get this open. Open carefully. Thanks for the advice. Alright, we're making it to the quarter mile. We're almost there.
Do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel.
Okay, here we go. No, I wouldn't have... I don't know, this is a kind of a weird way of packing something, in my opinion, but... Here we have the Sheik. This is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D store display sticker. So Nintendo would give these out to the stores like GameStop, and they would put these on the window. If you guys watched my last unboxing that I did, or not unboxing, my haul that I did for Long Island Retro Game Expo, we got another 4. We got Ganondorf, 2 versions of Link, and Princess Zelda. So now with this one, we have 5. We added Sheik to the mix. There is one more that I've seen. It's just a regular Ocarina of Time 3D logo. Hopefully we'll get that one day, but for me, the characters is what completes it, so we got every character now. Pretty happy about that. Alright, so next we're going to do this one, and this, I know what this is. This was an impulse buy. Did I need this? Not exactly. Did I want it? Yeah. I couldn't help myself. Here we have 4 brand new sealed copies of Nintendo's Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. This is the not the EU, the UAE, also known as, I've seen people call it the World Edition. Yeah, we got 4 copies sealed. For the price I saw them for, I was like, you know what? Why not? I don't have a World Edition myself, so I figure I'll keep one, and I guess I'll sell the others or possibly give one away. Who knows? But I thought this was pretty cool. So now we added a UAE World Edition of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3DS to our collection. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really different about the covers or anything. No, just a little stamp on the front that says UAE, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and yeah, official product. Singapore. Yeah. Pretty cool though. Probably keep the cleanest one. I mean, honestly, they're all pretty clean. One of them has like a little bit of like dirt on the top right there, but I feel like that could be just like wiped off. That's not bad. So honestly, I paid $80. Didn't sound like a bad deal to me. Looking it up, I mean, they go for about, you know, between 25 and 40 with tax and shipping. So I figured it was $80, and all in with shipping and tax, it came out to $84. So it came out to be $21 a piece. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. All right, so let's do our last eBay box. And I was pretty excited about this one too, just like the first one. What do you guys think it is? Let me know in the comments right now. What do you think this is? I just told you I was excited about this one the same way I was excited about the first one. If you've seen the collection of Figmas and Nendoroids, I gave it away. I gave it away. Dun, 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 dun. This is the Breath of the Wild Princess Zelda Nendoroid. Now, with this one, I officially have every single Nendoroid and Figma released. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Let's go! There. Look at that. Princess Zelda, and I was confused. I was like, wait, doesn't she come with a horse? They packed everything in there nice and tight. Like, yes, her horse is in there. And I was doing a lot of research on this before I bought it. Apparently, this Princess Zelda Nendoroid for Breath of the Wild, it is the only Zelda Nendoroid that does not have the window panels on the side. Now, a lot of people will tell you that the Nendoroids are not official if they don't have the window panels. That is 99% of the time true. Not for this one. There was a small point where Good Smile Company was trying to go green, and they wanted to do it by saving on packaging and stuff like that. So that's why, as you can tell, this one is significantly smaller than most. Size comparison, it's definitely smaller. They were trying to go green, they were trying to save money and all that, so they wanted to cut down on packaging, and they got rid of the side window panels for this one. They did away with that, and now they are back to window panels, so as far as I know. But yeah, this is one of them that they did that for. There was a few other figures, but not Zelda related, that they did that for. But yeah, this is the only Legend of Zelda one they did that for. So just be aware, you know. You still want to always look out for a Nintendo seal. That's the important thing. And honestly, with figures like this, it's just, you can usually see the quality in something that's made. You can tell how the cardboard is, you know, a nice firm cardboard. The figure has some weight to it. You don't want to just buy something like, because you can find these that look a little different, like the packaging wise looks different, but you wouldn't know if you're not in the know of it, you know. So that's why I just recommend always doing research. Don't buy the ones on eBay or online that cost $29.99. I wouldn't suggest it. But of course, you know, if that's what you can do at the time, then go for it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't purchase you know, a knockoff figure here and there. Of course, we all do it. They're cool. But for me and my collecting, you know, now we're going for official. But yeah, just a few words to make sure to look out for when you want to try to purchase this. All right, let's get rid of this. And Princess Zelda Nendoroids games. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to put this to the side. I got my little trusty table right here. Whoa, almost knocked down the Master Sword. That was a close one. I think the jewel fell off of it or something. That's okay. We'll fix it in a little while. Put the Zelda stuff right there on the trusty little table. And now we're going to get into the bai. Alright, so cut this big guy open. I swear every time I do a bai purchase, the box gets a little bit bigger. I may have a problem. And honestly, this came super quick. We've had this sitting in the house since Tuesday, and we got this. We shipped it. We got it shipped on Sunday, and it arrived Tuesday. That's pretty good. Literally 2 days. Protective packaging always is a must. Even if it's overkill and you think so, I mean, I don't think it's overkill. Especially when you're buying stuff that you really enjoy and want to, you know, be kept in good condition. Just pay for the extra shipping and the packaging. It's worth it. Let's knock that down, and alright, here we go. Now, granted, I said that there wasn't, it's not all Zelda. It's not. There are, I believe, three Zelda things in here. Everything else was just a few other things. So basically, since we had pretty good luck with the trades that we did, to get those store decals, we decided to just, you know, look for other deals on stuff that interests us, and, you know, see if we could maybe trade for it eventually. Or honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, if you've been watching, I've been doing the going to the cons, and that's been fun, doing the interviews, doing searches and this and that. But I'm thinking it might be cool as well to have a little table. Now, I'm not the biggest, like, you know, seller and stuff like that. I don't really do that too much, especially with this kind of stuff. I did it with clothes, but not so much this. But I feel like it wouldn't be bad. I can put my presents out there as a Zelda collector at a con, and also have a table and try to make a few bucks. And not only that, the things I would be selling, I'm getting for a really good price, and I would give it away for a really good price. I wouldn't be one of those that's trying to, you know, rip off people and upcharge, and that's just not me. So I feel like if I were to go to a game con and have a table, you guys would find some real gems for great prices. You know, that's just what I would want to try to do. So honestly, let's get to this first one that I see right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. We got Chrono Trigger, complete in box for Super Famicom. And this thing is clean. So I'm sorry guys if you were expecting this box to be completely Zelda. We're definitely going to have some cool Zelda stuff in here, I promise. But we're also going to have some other cool stuff. Chrono Trigger, look at that. Honestly, the box art for Japanese games is just always, you know, top tier for me. And seeing it with the box and everything in it, it's got the manual game. We're going to open it a little bit later. We might open this on a different video where we go through all the games, but that's pretty cool so far. Chrono Trigger, I mean, if you guys, I feel like most Zelda fans would be JRPG adjacent, and so I am. And so, like, Chrono Trigger, fantastic game. Honestly, I never played it on Super Nintendo. My first time playing Chrono Trigger was on DS, and I still have my DS copy here. So it's a great game. Let's see what this is. Okay. Yes. Here we have the Famicom Mini Legend of Zelda for Game Boy Advance. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. All the times that I would see the image of this online, I was like, oh, I gotta get that. I gotta pick that up one day. I never realized the size of this. I was thinking that this was gonna be bigger and that this box inside was gonna be like the size of an old school Game Boy box. No. This is tiny. This is actually kind of small. And so I don't know if many of you also didn't know the size of this thing, but yeah, the box that's shaped like the old school Famicom box, this is actually the size of a Game Boy Advance cartridge, maybe slightly bigger, but that's it. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. The plastic sleeve, and this is already open, so I'm going to show you guys. Open up the slot, and it's this. So you can see it's like popped in there, and there's like a little manual in there, and it's still got all the other stuff there. And you got this tiny little version of the Famicom box, which is honestly super cool. And you open up the cartridge box, and we have the game. Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is super cool. I really wanted this for a while, but I slept on it, and then they kind of like, they jumped up in price a little bit. They were a little cheaper at one point, but this is pretty cool. And so I believe I paid, this is The Legend of Zelda for Famicom. I paid, I think, $17. Not bad. Not bad at all. let's get to it. Oh, okay. You might call this one real quick, so I'm just gonna open this from like under here. So it's a little bit of a surprise for you guys. There we go. And we have Super Mario All-Stars for Super Famicom. Again, I mean, Mario games, these aren't the types of games that you really got to read everything for. Like, you pretty much know how to play a Mario game if you've ever played one. And now listen, this is a Zelda channel. We're not the biggest Mario people, but I think I paid $12 for this complete in box. And this one's already unwrapped, so we'll take a look inside just to see. I mean, it's just cool looking at this stuff. Box down. Oh, this manual opens up different. This is pretty cool. That's how this manual opens up? Oh, wow. Alright. Alright, we are a Zelda channel, but this is kind of cool. This is pretty cool. I'll say it again. We are a Zelda channel. But this is pretty cool. And we got the cartridge right there. Yeah, I mean, this game, the American version went up in price for a while. And I feel like as of recently, I haven't been seeing it for as much. I've seen a couple copies of it online recently. Just the cartridge itself for like $40, $50. There was a point where the cartridge alone was going for like 90 to 100. So, I don't know. I think the price went down a little bit, but yeah, we paid like $12 for this. So, not bad at all. Alright, let's get to the next one. What else we got here? Let's get to something else that I think, okay. I think this is another Zelda. That's what we need right now. That's what we need. It's the only thing we need. Dun, 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 dun. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. I'm sorry. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, not The Adventure for Link. The Adventure of Link for GBA. And now, this one, it seems this one was left in the sun a little bit. That's probably why this one, I got it for the price I got it for. Now, this one I said was like $17, I believe. This one I got for $9. But $9 is a crazy price for this, you know. Yeah, it's a little sun bleached. You can tell it's a little bit, but honestly, it's not bad. It's still really cool. For what it is, I mean, I do not mind. Yeah, these things are pretty cool. And again, I had no idea of the size of this thing at all. So yeah, pretty cool that we got this and this together. And basically under $30. So not bad at all. And let's get to the okay. We're gonna save this one for a minute. I think you guys can already see what we got here. We got a couple games. There we go. So we picked up Yoshi's Story for N64, Japanese version. Complete in box. All the games I got, complete in box. We got Mario Golf 64. Honestly, I remember playing this when I was a kid. So much fun. I loved Mario Golf. And Mario Tennis. And we got Mario Kart 64. And all these games, honestly, really clean, super clean, complete in box. Everything's got the manual, everything with it. Yeah, couldn't be mad at this. This bundle I believe I paid $22. So, not bad. Not bad at all. We went game crazy, I'm not gonna lie. We went a little game crazy. But it's okay. It's okay. What are we getting here? There we go. And we have Super Mario Kart, complete in box for Super Famicom. Again, I just think these are pretty cool. Seeing the artwork on this stuff, how it looked back then, the Japanese versions. I mean, there's just something about it that brings you back. And we got, I think this is Yu Yu Hakusho. Don't be mad at me, I never watched it, for Super Famicom. So yeah, I never watched a few animes that I never watched when I was younger that apparently everybody just loved and watched. Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha. I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting, but yeah, I don't know. I was a Bleach guy. I was Dragon Ball Z guy back in the day. Bleach is probably my favorite anime, though. I'm not gonna lie. Bleach is that anime. Right now, I am currently watching what is it called? Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm up to season 4. That show is really good. I'm also watching Cleavitus. That's a new one that just came out. I'm still getting a feel for it. I think it's really cool so far. I would recommend it, but that's up to you. Different people have different style of anime that they like. For me, I love isekai, so you know, it's all my anime. All the shows I watch are pretty much transported into another world. Now you got some superpowers. That's what I like. So this one, we got Super Donkey Kong. Otherwise known as this is Donkey Kong Country, but for Super Famicom. We got Super Bomberman 3. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does that remind you of Link from Oracle of Seasons when he's riding the kangaroo friend? I think it does a little bit. It reminded me a little bit. And then this is Sword of the Holy Light, I believe. Sword of the Holy Light 2 for Super Famicom. It's like a JRPG style game. So yeah, we got a lot of games. We went game crazy. Knock all this off. Alright. And our final package, I made sure to save it as a Zelda package. And this one is also something that we needed. Didn't quite finish the set, but we needed it, and we're getting closer now. Yes, here we have the Ganondorf Gashapon Keshi figure from Ocarina of Time. And we got a few more pieces up here. We needed another one for the set, and I believe we still need 2 more. I forget offhand which ones we need, but we do need 2 more. And so yeah, now I'm happy we got him added to the set. I mean, Ganondorf, come on, we needed that one. So this was late time coming. We needed this. Yes, we definitely needed that. So now let's get everything organized and do a little wrap up to show again what we were able to get this month for August unboxing. And I will say really quick that I've been seeing a lot of people complain about Nintendo recently, hating on Nintendo. Now, can I just, for a quick 30 seconds, when people complain about Nintendo and they make it seem like Nintendo's not the top video game company, when's the last time you've been to the Xbox store or seen people waiting online outside the Xbox store? Oh wait, they don't have an Xbox store. They don't even have a Microsoft store. When's the last time you've seen somebody at the PlayStation store? Oh wait, they don't have a PlayStation store. The Sony store? Nope, they don't have that either. These two companies are conglomerates that focus on a lot of other things. Video gaming is a chunk, granted, but not their main focus. Nintendo is a video game company. That's their sole purpose. They were started in the 1800s as making toys and games. And now we've gotten to 2025 and they're still just making games. So for me, it's like there's one clear top dog in video gaming. And then I've heard people bring up top 4. There is no top 4. It's always top 3, okay? There's no 4. I'm sorry. But Nintendo will always be number 1 for innovation, for characters, for nostalgia, for literally almost everything. And some of that can be biased, granted, but when it comes to the cold hard facts, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is one of the greatest, it is the greatest and most influential game out there. People like, you like Xbox, who do you have on Xbox? Halo, Master Chief? Cool. Halo multiplayer map packs were directly inspired by Breath of the Wild's open world schematic. You could look it up, it's a fact. Also, who do you guys like on Sony? God of War, Kratos, cool game, great game. The creator of God of War directly cited Ocarina of Time as his influence for creating God of War. There are a numerous amount of things that we can keep going for this for. If you like shooter games, the amount of references in Call of Duty games is startling, to say the least, because the developers love The Legend of Zelda. So much that they put in Easter eggs in those games for The Legend of Zelda, such as a rupee trophy in one of the Call of Duties. There's a lot. I mean, any shooter game that you use a targeting system for, that auto lock on target, that came from Ocarina of Time. Sure, there was a mediocre style targeting system before that, but Nintendo came in and perfected it. And so yeah, that was just my little quick rant. My quick little rant about Nintendo. But yes, here we'll get back to the unboxing. I will make a full video about that though. So altogether, we got Princess Zelda Breath of the Wild Nendoroid. We got Wind Waker Nendoroid with Princess Zelda. Very cool. We got the Sheik store display sticker. We got the Link Between Worlds Ultra Pro binder. We got the Ganondorf Ocarina of Time keshi. We got both The Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link, Japanese versions for the Game Boy Advance. We got 4 copies of Majora's Mask World Edition. We got Super Mario All-Stars for Super Famicom. We got Sword of the Holy Light 2, I believe. I'm pretty sure that was the name for Super Famicom. We got Super Bomberman 3, Donkey Kong Country, Yu Hakusho, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Mario Golf 64, Yoshi Story, and finally, Chrono Trigger for Super Famicom. So altogether, guys, I think this was an absolute great haul. And yeah, pretty happy about this. Now we're going to have to make a video soon, totally reorganizing these shelves, and we're going to fit all this stuff inside. So thanks for tuning in, guys. That was a crazy haul we got this month. A lot of cool stuff. We mixed it up this time, but that's okay. Next month, I promise we'll stick with more just Zelda stuff. Unless you guys like seeing this. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Here we have a Zelda video.